Hey, what's going on with y'all niggas, man? It's your friendly neighborhood comedian Devon Wells, and I just got done beating a crackhead in Uno with no cards. A time was had. Now, we got a reaction for y'all today. I don't know if it's comedy related, but it's like related to like a black issue. Pretty much. It says Booger wolves only want a good guy after they become single moms. I'm guessing this has to do with like black women usually when they're younger tend to, and it's not just black women, I think it's women in general that kind of do this sometimes. Not all women, but it's enough. When they in their younger days, they spend their younger days like after the bad boys and, you know what I'm saying, and the bad niggas and shit like that, and all the niggas that really ain't shit. And then once they like get pregnant and get older and become single moms, then they start to realize like, oh shit, I need a good man. I need somebody who's gonna actually be there for these kids. It's tragic, but it happens a lot. Women do this a lot. So let's just get into it.
The good dude, y'all do stupid. Like, he brought me flowers. They still doing that?
I done bought a bitch
That's
flowers.
supposed to be nice. He's like, yeah, you got flowers for you. Girl, he gave me his business card. Who gives business cards? He always be the goofy one. He do all the things he's supposed to do right. And then he turned up to be an a-hole because y'all done treated him this way this whole time.
Flashback.
The corny kid, right?
No.
Ooh,
I
I
did
remember
not
this.
say that. Well, you're not corny anymore.
Well, you're not corny anymore. Yeah, no shit.
Michael B. Jordan is just like a nice, corny guy. And I don't mean that as a slight, right? I mean, we all know that the nice, corny guys treat you the best.
You know it's so crazy. I went to school with Michael B. Jordan.
So if he treats you the best, why are you calling him corny? See, this is the type of shit that turn niggas into savages. Why are you calling a nigga that treats you right corny? It's wicked. It's wicked out here.
At a point in life, and we went to Chad Science together in Newark. And to be honest with you, we teased him all the damn time because his name was Michael Jordan. Let's start there. And he was no Michael Jordan. And then he also would come to school with headshots. And back then, that was like in the hood. We lived in Newark.
Yeah.
Like that's the hood. You know what I mean? So we would make fun of him. Like, what you got to do with your little stupid headshot?
That nigga got a dream.
You can tell when they want one of them dates, they see somebody. You ever see a homegirl or a girlfriend you see and she on a date? This is how you know she ain't interested. Like, he's just my friend. This is just my friend. Say hi. This is my friend. Let everybody know this is just my friend.
If I'm on a date with a bitch and, oh, he just my friend. Oh, okay, all right, bet.
She trying to eat everywhere. What you like to do? Everything. Could you hurry up with the bill? He trying to get to know me.
My homeboys.
They be out here.
The reality is that y'all wanted the dope boy.
Yeah, you're tight.
And
What's
now,
fucking
no. And now that he got a felony and he can't get a job.
When that guy in the 80s pull up with that Benz, maybe you know what I'm talking about. He got the Benz in the 80s. Mm-hmm. He got that gold chain on. He got that fila sweatsuit on with them filas. He got them rings on, them nugget rings and all that shit. And he pull up to the neighborhood. He's pulling up to our black communities to deal with the most beautifulest girl in our neighborhood. And when he pull up to get her, as he open in the car door and she get in the car door, you know who's speaking to him? Miss Johnson, Miss Brown, Miss Green. They go, hey, baby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you think it's a surplus of good men? Because let me tell you, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
Definitely
it's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is. They're just not looking for you.
Y'all,
If God made 6 good niggas and 4 of them in the audience, ladies, roll the dice.
that's because you call him. That's because you called him.
Come on.
Y'all know what y'all called them? Y'all called them lames.
They do be lame.
No, see? And then they grew up.
That's okay.
They grew up. Now y'all at the tech conferences trying to highlight my homeboys.
With Childish Gambino in the Breakfast Club. Now, I was thinking of this recently because he is now with, I guess, lifetime partnership with a white woman named Michelle White, several kids, so on and so forth. Right. There's not a walk in the park out here for a man like Donald Glover and Zach Fox in regards to wanting to have a relationship.
Yeah, and listen, right? Like in the black community, listen, we can act like this shit don't happen all we want, but we've seen it happen. We've seen it happen time and time again. Too many times, black women growing up and even in like their young adult stage still is like, oh yeah, my nigga gotta have a little bit of thug in him, right? We've heard this come from black women's mouth. I've had a black woman that I was cool with say, yeah, I can't deal with no corny nigga. My nigga gotta have some thug in him or he gotta be an athlete. This is what black women say. It's coming from their own mouths. They say it, and then years later we try to invalidate these type of niggas and say, oh no, it was just your haircut, or oh no, it was just the way you dress. No, black women explicitly told him growing up he was too corny. So now he's with a white woman and he's successful, and now the white woman got the successful nigga. Cause like I ain't never been considered a nerd, right? Cause I'm not really into nerdy shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really like that. But I'm not a gangster either. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been a gangster in no type of shit neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the hood, but I'm not a gangster. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely not a nerd. So I've never received the nerd treatment, but I've been the homies with nerds and I've seen it. I've seen it with my homie growing up. He was a nerd. He was from the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? Parents was well off. He had both parents in the household. And I just remember the only attention he was getting was from white girls and Latinas. I don't know if it's different now. I gotta check up with him. But the whole time I knew him through high school and early adulthood, like only white women and Latinas showed him the time of day. Black women didn't want a nigga that was like all studious like that.
A flourishing relationship in their line of work with the black woman. Like, just follow me for a little bit. All right, I want to explain something real quick. For a black man in the South who has like a flavorful taste in music, dresses a certain way, speaks a certain way, especially as an adolescent, it's so hard to be with a black woman who fully understands you as a person.
Y'all want to have a real conversation?
When you
y'all
actually
want to have a real conversation or no?
How you know about Bustos when you want women to be unflowered, to be flowered?
You know who Russell Wilson is? He was the last dog to the bone.
Trying to say the
So basically, he's saying he was the lame.
He was the last dog to the bone.
No, he was a whole retirement
Honest to God.
Women should give the lame a chance, but now
You know what we do when we see you?
And this is the absolute case of the modern woman hearing exactly what she wants to hear.
That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Because I could make a whole video on the Sierra and Russell Wilson thing, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, she wouldn't date a nigga like Russell Wilson if she was single and young with no kids. You know what I'm saying? When she was young with no kids and she was in her prime, she was dating rappers, ex-street niggas, ex-drug dealers. That was her type. I could make a whole video on that motherfucker alone.
Here, and not paying attention to the context of the conversation at hand. You're saying give that lame a chance, but...
What the fuck? Is this nigga's real voice?
What we were saying is give him a chance before you got stepped on, ran over, ran through, and ran on by the whole crew. This is just increasing symptoms of a sick society. The same society where some of the ladies say they'd rather date a scammer or a drug dealer than a 9-to-5 working class guy.
Who's better in bed, a drug dealer or a 9-to-5 guy?
Honestly, I'm gonna be real, a drug dealer.
Would you date a scammer or 9-to-5?
A scammer.
Ooh. Why a scammer?
9-to-5? No, we don't do that. We don't do that. No.
You prefer a scammer, drug dealer, or a 9-to-5 guy?
I like it. You know, like sometimes, you know, like the scammers, they come up, like they'll give you gifts and shit. They'll give you gifts.
I don't know.
Please let us know.
They don't probably swipe something and got you something.
You weren't scared to get caught and be associated with him if he get caught?
Like, if I'm not in trouble, I might bail you out. It's fine.
Okay.
You going to jail for him?
Greetings, you polite savages.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminists and modern women alike. The only thing we can do is guarantee to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. So there's nothing else left to do but get on into it. Are you ready? Let's go. Right, savages, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listen up. There are some basic truths that you're going to have to just get accustomed to. And the truth is a bitter, bitter pill, but it's time to shut up and take your medicine. A lot of these ladies out here, they only want a good guy to be the cleanup guy. They only want a guy to come in when they squander their youth and save them in their later age. You know, the guy with the good benefits, the guy with the nice car, the nice retirement. But when they're young, they're chasing the dude on a motorcycle, the hot guy, the dude who made them tingle down under. And you know what, sis? That's all good.
He's not wrong. I mean, it's wicked out here. It's motherfucking wicked out here. And I'm not saying all women do this, but god damn, boy. It's wicked.
But don't
look like this is almost making me sad. Like that this is like the state of how our community operates sometimes. Like, damn, bruh.
Me dead in the eyes and say you couldn't find any good guys when you walk right past the cats who was sitting there trying to be the man for you, because they weren't. At the time, they were just cannon fodder. You know, the orbiters, the one who brought you stuff, friend-zoned, ran behind you like a wet little puppy dog, just giving you all the affirmations that you ever needed, and you never had any skin in the game. And then this cat who thought he was winning you from the dude, you know, the thug, the dude that you always said you didn't really like, he found you in the back seat with homeboy.
Wake up. Wake up calls him.
I mean, I even know this lady who, she had a man in the military out there serving his country, left, right. Even told him, hey, guess what? I can't do this anymore. Come on back home. Dude opted out. At the end of his 4 years, didn't sign back up. His whole life, he wanted to be a career military man. But when he got home, something was just a little off with his lady. He couldn't put his finger on it. But, he went on and got him a 9-to-5 regular working stiff job. And she was a little distant, and he didn't understand what was going on with the whole situation. But he had a duty to take care of his wife, provide and protect and all that jazz. Came across a text message, and this is 100% true. No cap. Homegirl had a cleanup man. It's a cold, cold game.
They had the nerve. They had the nerve to put my baby mama out. She put up. She in the She in the me and my son outside. Yeah, my young sleep right now. Riding around in your boy. Riding around in your boy. Riding around in your Yeah. On my mama, I told you when I see you, I'm a sparky. Yeah, I told you I see you, I'm a sparky. Since you put it out, since you Billy bad, Know what I'm saying? We finna fuck up y'all day, on God.
This is so romantic to me.
Wicked.
I'd be back with my baby daddy tonight.
This is a sickness of the highest order.
And let me tell you something. These ladies, they go down this road with these Pookies and Ray Rays. They get turned on by this excitement, this danger, this criminal behavior. And then guess what? Fast forward 10 years, homeboy's locked up under the jail. And guess what they're doing? They're doing the WAP. They're backsliding. They're shucking and jiving. They're doing everything in their power to convince you that it was not them, and they have evolved. And now you come here with 5 babies in tows by 5 baby daddies talking about, I'm ready. Well, yeah, man, we know you're ready. You're ready to get saved. You're looking for a bailout plan, a retirement. You're looking for a good old-fashioned suck a duck to make sure that they take care of all of your mistakes. And he doesn't even get to be head of the household. Oh, no, don't tell my children a damn thing. You ain't doing nothing here. Those are my kids. I know they need some male supervision. I know they need some male direction, but I can't stand for you to do anything and tell my kids anything. Spoiled, rotten, almost a lost cause, going down the deep end. And then they always want us just to accept the same old lame excuse. But here's the deal. If you have data in front of you of other ladies doing the same thing, and you can actually extrapolate what happens and how they end up, and you keep doing the exact same thing, well, ma'am, you deserve no quarter. You deserve to get what you get. And that's just what we're going to do in this situation. Because check it out. Dudes don't have to sit around and look around and wait around to be chose over, picked over. The backup plan has fled the country. And even and went their own way. And that's just the way it went down in last year and the year coming up, ma'am. And as for the lame guys, the Michael B. Jordans, the Key and Peels, the gentlemen who you thought were corny, you know, the Donald Glovers, the Urkels, and you didn't see they were going to turn into Stefan. Guess what they did? They did the right thing. They were quiet. They got in the gym. They got their money up. They got their status up. And guess what you're doing? You're looking at them. Now you're on the outside looking in. It is not even sweet revenge. It's just foretold. Because everybody knew this was going to happen. Because one thing that fades in time, ma'am, is beauty. It's fleeting. But you know what sticks around a while if you take care of it? Wealth, knowledge, and understanding. You dig?
Because I be hearing the way y'all talk about us, ladies. I do. Y'all say we not. Y'all say we not smart. Y'all say we not smooth. So how do these that's not smart, not smooth, not keep finessing you? How? If it's not you, how do that's not smart? How do that don't got, don't do, don't give you? How they keep getting over on you? Who is it? If it's not smart, if we got no game, if we don't know how to cheat, who is it? Like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm saying y'all not vetting these, bruh.
Yeah, not.
Y'all do invest. You let him tell you he got some plans for you, and you start investing immediately. Y'all don't require no type of evidence for.
I grew up in the church, and I will always see women pray to God for a good man. Send me this man that I deserve. But then I always would ask my mom, and she would pop me in the mouth. And I would ask my mom.
I'm on her side. I'm about to do it right now.
Honestly, and this is how my brain works. This is not a joke.
Motherfucking ass shit, man. Shit was getting good.
This is real. I would ask my mom, I would say, well, what about him? Like, why would God mess his life up by giving him you?
So you
first of all, what I never hear you say. For some reason, you don't make men take accountability for their choices.
No, you missing
You
what I'm
blame
saying.
women for everything. No, you never make men take accountability for what they do.
I do, but what I'm saying is, this
I don't
guy,
get that. Why is it always the woman's fault?
Because when you think
How?
about it, what I was taught in church was you treat people how you want to be treated.
Thanks.
Some of these women, guys know what they qualify for. They know they don't qualify for the top woman. Women will take the best option knowing that she gonna mess his life up, knowing that she gonna slow him down. When them women was in church praying, and I would look at her, and I would look at that booger wolf.
That is not nice. So you can't call this the booger wolf in church.
But everybody think they deserve Idris Elba.
But he not talking about the men who decided to date that though.
Everybody deserve Idris Elba, no matter what you look like.
Let me give you something.
These men.
If you ever get serious with a, you better make sure it's a who got some morality about herself and she down with you. Do not do that shit to keep a. Because I'm telling you, every man out there, if you in a situation where you would have, you know she ain't shit, but you don't want her to go, if you do something to lock in with that big pregnancy, marriage, or something like that, your life gonna be destroyed. Here it is, 2024. And I'm still trying to get the fuck away from a that lied about so much shit and told me I wasn't shit because I was If it wasn't for the bitch I was I'd be on the island by myself fighting. Yeah. But the bitches helped me get this up off me.
Yeah. From the good book of toxicity. And go ahead and follow me and stay toxic.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Thank you for watching the Tip Network. Follow us on all social media outlets and ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom.
Hey man, that was a good video. Yeah, ladies, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Y'all gonna have to start making better decisions in y'all younger days that don't lead you to be stuck in this position like this. Y'all gotta start valuing good niggas at an earlier age. And not later on down the line after they already rich and then got a white woman. Man, listen. Cause you know what? And like I said, because it's not just black women. I see women in general doing this. So, hey, man, yeah, that's the end of the video. This was a very good video. Link in the description for the original video. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, subscribe, and share with all your friends so we can talk about it. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time, bruh.